All right, Danny. Another 1-0 defeat today. Ultimately, at this stage, it's not really good enough. How do you assess today?
Yeah, well, no, I agree with that. It's not good enough for 1-0 defeats on the bounce. Three in the league, in the position that we're in, we need results. Yeah, ultimately today, again, when you break the game down, I thought done okay in spells, particularly in the first 10, 15 minutes. We had a couple of goals disallowed quite early on in the game. Um, and then from that point on, in my opinion, not good enough.
It's now been over 7 hours since our last goal. Um, Failing to score against the second worst defence in the league is quite worrying, isn't it?
Yeah, that is. Yeah, of course it is. Of course, it's been a problem for us all season. And if we could put our finger on why, then we would obviously fix it, wouldn't we? We got some good forward players out there who've scored goals. They've proven they can score goals in the past. For whatever reason, confidence is really low, and we're lacking in quality in the final third. From not just the forward players, I have to say, is all around the pitch. I think the longer this has gone on in terms of not scoring, the more we snatch at things. But like I said, we had two goals disallowed today, which I think one of them definitely looked very dubious. And if those go in, it's a totally different game. We need that first one to go in for us, and then I'm sure we'll come alive. We've seen it before plenty of times with us, but the longer that doesn't go in, the more tense and more we start snatching at things. But all around the pitch, really, our quality, especially in the second half, I mean, our quality wasn't good enough in the final third, whether that be a cross or a set play or one bounced around in the penalty box and fell beautifully for one of our players, and we volley it into the floor, and it's just things like that. It's just not good enough in the final third. You can't keep saying it's luck. It's not good enough in the final third.
And in the league this season, we've only picked up 5 points from losing positions. What do you put this down to? Is it a lack of belief amongst the players when we go behind? Is it a lack of leadership?
I think that has to be a question that we pose to the group and the players. We've seen it. We've obviously been discussing things like this. We've seen it here. The amount of times we start games really well in the first 10, 15 minutes, and then slowly but surely our performances go backwards and deteriorate. There's got to be something there, hasn't there, in terms of why that happens, and it's the same if we go behind. But look, if we go behind and we're not scoring, then you're not going to get back in the game. So I don't know whether that's character, or I don't know whether that's just we're not good enough to create and score our opportunities in the final third.
And we had a real good chance to make Badgers Hill a fortress and apply some real pressure to the teams just above us. Following that win against Basingstoke, why haven't we been able to do that?
I think it's a combination of everything I've just talked about, really. I think in all of the games that we played here, the Wimborne game, the Hungerford game, again here today, I think we started the game really well. So the boys are up for the games. We're starting well, starting on the front foot. As I said today, we had 2 goals disallowed. Didn't happen for us. We didn't get that rub of the green, but the players are low. They're lacking in confidence, which again, like I said the other night, I just don't understand. Like you got 5 games to go, 4 now. You've just got to turn up and give it everything and have a right go. And if you don't succeed, you don't succeed. But at the moment, we're going down with a whimper, and that's not good enough. I thought the last 20, 30 minutes today, we were going down with a whimper, and we've got a point today would have been better than 0. And I don't understand why that happened in the last 10, 15 minutes. We've still got 4 massive games to go, and I need to look around that dressing room and identify who I can rely on to go out there and give absolutely everything for this club over the last 4 games. Because very disappointing today, drop points, but looking at the league table with the results the way they are, it's still not done. It's far from done. So we've got to make sure that we've got another massive game similar to this on Saturday against Swindon. We need to make sure over the course of the week the players have a long, hard look at themselves, because there's some questions that need answering, in my view. We'll have a long, hard look at ourselves as a management team. picking the right team, tactics, all of that sort of stuff, of course, and try and pick a team that will go to Swindon and have a right go, because that is a massive game and a must win.
And we did see Ollis go off with what looked to be like a hamstring injury. Do you reckon that's his season done?
Too early to tell. I haven't had a chance to speak to him. We had Els went down similar on Wednesday night in the same sort of vein, and it just turned out to be a little bit of cramp, and he was okay for the bench today. So yeah, we don't know. It's too early.
Playing away from home has suited us more this season. We will be back on the road in the league as we travel to Swindon Supermarine. Is it fair to say now at this stage we can't live with anything but 3 points?
I think it is. I think it is one of those ultimately. Yeah, we need to go there. We need to go there and put in a performance and get the 3 points, and then I think Swindon are 4 points above us, looking over their shoulder. So win pulls them right into it with 3 games to go. But we just need to focus on ourselves. Honestly, we just need to regroup this week, have a long hard look at ourselves. Everybody come into training, work hard, put together a game plan. Like you say, our form is good away from home, and maybe that might help us in terms of the expectation isn't necessarily there away from home. I think the fans travel and come out and enjoy themselves a little bit, and yeah, the pressure's usually on the home team, and especially Swindon, where they were in the table a couple of months ago to where they are now. The pressure's massively on them, and that might suit us going away from home with the team feeling the weight of that pressure, and we can go and be free, because after what's happened to us over the last couple of weeks with the results, nobody's going to expect us to go get anything, but we'll pick a side and we'll go there and have a right go.
Cheers, Danny.
Cheers.